Oh, okay.
Because I'm a good veteran, right?
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Okay,
This is for just our little show. We're just interviewing.
you'll be Ogden, Utah famous in no time.
No kid.
Yeah.
Did you see?
Go ahead, Amy.
You can do a shout out to anyone you want.
By the way, before you start this, he just found some gold.
Where?
Okay, we're gonna talk about it.
All right.
Just found it.
Go ahead, Amy.
Hi, we are here at the Silver City Hotel.
Yeah, Idaho
Island.
City Hotel.
Island.
Yeah, Idaho. No, I'm sorry.
Well, we're here with Paul, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul, you just snuck away because you went. I heard you took a pan and went down to the creek.
I did.
And what did you find?
I found a little color, but not a whole lot.
Down in this creek right down here.
I found 13 pieces.
You always find 13 pieces.
I don't know if that's lucky or unlucky.
No, that's lucky.
No, but did you notice, like, 2 times when we were panning earlier, he was like, "Oh, I see about 13 pieces."
Yeah, that's unusual.
Maybe you should play the lottery.
I probably should, but I won't.
Yeah, well. So earlier we talked, and you said you've been mining gold, panning gold for about 40 years.
I have.
What is it that appeals to you about gold? What is it that brings you back all the time and just keep working it?
Well, the thing that I really like about it is that it gets me out in the great outdoors. And then you always have that, you never know when you're going to find that real nice piece of gold that you've been looking for. And so you just keep snooping and hunting.
It's a little like gambling.
It is.
But it's more fun because you're outdoors. You're not in a smoky room.
That's true.
That's true.
So when you've been out panning and working, what was the biggest nugget you ever found, ever?
About the size of the end of my thumb.
Really? How was that?
Big thumb, Paul.
That must have been it must have been a little exciting, right?
It was.
Did you have a dance? Like were you like, hee-ho?
Yeah, just like that.
I would have done it like that.
I did. I started war hooping and carrying on.
I bet.
I was hoping I'd find another, but I didn't. I found a couple about the size of my little fingernail there, but after that it was just them little tiny pieces like we've been finding.
Now, when you find something like that big, like, what do you do with it? Where do you bring it? Do you just keep it on a shelf, or do you bring it somewhere and say, "Hey, I found gold. Give me things"?
No, I've got most of my gold that I found at home.
Yeah.
I've got them in little 1-ounce vials.
Nice. Like, who needs an Oscar or an Emmy award when you have
My own gold.
your own gold?
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
And Paul, like, I'm just gonna brag because
Brag,
Paul's like a rock star.
We're all fighting for his
I know.
attention.
Well, yeah, who's gonna be your best friend? Is it gonna be? And he's gonna be my best friend. P.S.
Yeah, he is mine.
But but you get there and like I'm trying to pan for gold and I'm just making a mess of it, you know. And Paul, he's so nice. He's like, look, here's what you do. Just work it like this. Work it like this. And I do it for a minute and I still screw it up. And he's like, work it like this. And bang, 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 bang. There's a bunch of gold in there.
Yeah. Well, one thing
Well-
that I learned from Paul is patience, right?
It takes a lot of patience because you got to work it right down to the last. And that's usually where the gold's at. Sometimes you'll see it out. And so you have to keep a close eye on it when you're washing it back. But most of the time, it'll be the last thing down in the pan.
And yeah, you got to work all that stuff off and you're splashing it around. I lose interest. I'm ready to just take and dump the pan back in the creek and go find more. That's what I'm ready to do.
A lot of people do that.
And you go behind them and scoop it up and get what they lost.
I don't, but a lot of people give up in 2 or 3 pans because they don't have the patience to sit there.
Yeah, because everybody wants it right now. They don't want to.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, they don't want to put in 40 years of learning how to do it and do it right. They just want it right now.
You're officially an expert. They say if you do something for 10 years straight, like really do it, work on it, you're an expert.
You're an expert 4 times over.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, but
You're like an extraterrestrial expert.
I've
Of
taken
gold.
I've taken a lot of people out panning gold, and
How many of them have come back?
none.
No. She's insinuating you buried them in the hills. That's what she's insinuating.
No, I haven't done that.
They just realize because it is a lot of work. You see movies like on TV and stuff, and the guy scoops some sand out and he rolls around for like 2 minutes and he finds a nugget that's like this big.
Yeah.
And that's not how it works.
That's usually what you see on GPA.
Yeah, I learned that today. It's a lot of work, a lot of shoveling, a lot of panning. Yeah, it's a lot of
A lot
work.
of time in the sunshine, like
Yeah.
it's hot out there. It's work. You have to carry the big buckets. You have to have patience. You have to.
Yeah. You
see
do,
it
but
through.
if you have the patience that it takes, you usually have some rewards.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Paul. Well, I don't want to take any more of your time, but thanks so much for talking. Thanks so much for showing me how to try to pan gold and having patience with me, because nobody has patience with me like you do. So
That's okay.
that's why we're best friends now.
We love you. Thank you so much for helping us out.
It's okay. I'm glad I was able to.
Yeah, it was so fun. Now let's party.
Thank you so much.
That's what I meant.
You know what? You should have just walked right through. We wouldn't even know.